good morning. So this is a test of this new phone. As being that I'm somebody that's on a budget, I tend to buy inexpensive phones. So, with me starting this business, my hope is that this phone that I just purchased has high enough quality recording that I can use it to document my work and progress my YouTube channel. Disclaimer, I'm at my 40-hour job right now. So this is going to be a test. So basically what we're doing is this pile, there's a big topsoil pile here. And I'm sitting on top of it. You see out there. And it's soaking wet, so we're just peeling 6 or 8 inches off of it at a time as it dries in order to be able to run it through the screener. It's nothing fancy. It's on a 2-inch screen. We don't, around here we work on it's a big farm and a hunting club, so we don't need nothing perfect, just enough that you can grate it under a dozer blade without leaving lumps everywhere. So we're going to move the screener into a better position today. So 2 things are happening. I am building a better pad and a better work area for the screener, and I'm also going to be peeling off freshly dried material to screen with. So I think this phone has a video editor on it, so I might be able to blend together a few different videos. That's what I'm hoping I can do, because I haven't purchased software for editing yet. My plan today also is to shoot a few different portions of my day. So, 5 to 10 minutes of what I'm doing right now, 5 to 10 minutes of something else later, 5 to 10 minutes of running the screener and whatnot, and then trying to combine it into one video. And hopefully it'll all work that way. So anyway, I'm gonna quiet myself now and just let the machine do the talking. material to the back, to the left, out of the way. I don't want to mix my dry material on the surface with all the wet material that's 8 inches below it. And this is a remainder of a pile that I had here that I was screening yesterday. What I want to do is I want to get the screener out of, there's actually they don't use it very often, but it is occasional. And it just so happened yesterday that they needed to drive through there. So as a result, I'm now changing the way I'm doing things, and I'm going to move the screener off of where it's sitting and kind of against this pile a little bit better, but I got to move quite a bit of the pile in order to do that. So we're going to get all that dry material out down there first. And I'm just going to cast it behind me a little bit because the screener is ultimately going to go in a similar spot to where it is. It's just going to move 20 feet closer to me right now. So I don't want this dry material to be too far away from me because I want to have easy access to it once I start screening again. And I'm trying to take the real good dry stuff and kind of blend it with a little bit of wet. I'm peeling a little more off the surface than I have to. Because that'll maximize what I'm able to put through the screener. This is a Cat 323F. I think it's a, I want to say it's a 2017. Might be an 18. It's fairly new. Never been a big cat guy myself. I prefer John Deere. But it's not a bad machine once you get used to it. I just don't think it blends as well as some of the other brands that I've run. You can see the joysticks on the video or not. If you can, I'd be curious to see it. Comment and see if you can tell which control combination am I running. Am I running Cat or am I running John Deere? Or SAE or BHL as other people call it. Got that old pile from yesterday out of the way. I'm going to go down the hill here and we're going to start peeling the dry material off of this path that's down here. drier material off, I'm going to basically bale a whole bunch back, build a pad back here, and that's going to allow me to have the room. Just ease this, make it a little less steep. That's going to allow me to have the room to pull the screener in closer off the side of the room. I'm just easing the angle on this slope a little bit so that I can sit there and work on it. Hopefully I can link these two videos and I can make it seamless on YouTube. So as you can see now, I need to set up a little more. I've got this section cut open here. We're going to move the screener kind of right in here. Right a little bit, I'm going to kind of open up a little bit more of a pad. So we're just going to cast it against this berm and kind of grade it and slope it off so when it rains. Right in here, I'm going to peel this back to a little bit more of a pad so that I can actually put my dry pile of material here. We slide the screener in to my left a little bit and I can just, right there, back and forth. That's what the game plan is right this second. My boss likes to run small buckets. He's afraid of abusing the equipment. This machine can take a 1.5 to 1.75 bucket. back in a little bit when I got the screener set. Okay, so we are now ready to move the screener. I should be able to do most of this movement with the boom. Back a little bit. Okay, so now I just need to unhook it. The ground is mud here and it was hung up on a rock in the mud, so it was a battle to get it to move there for a minute. What you can't see is that I have a pile of dirt behind me, so I couldn't walk it, I had to just swing. This is my pile of nice dry material that we scraped up. We're just going to put a few buckets through the machine on video. Very loud on the camera. But I'm curious to see what the sound quality is like. Have it. This is what my job consists of yesterday and today at my regular job. So, thank you all for tuning in. Catch you later.